Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the very cool looking Visitor Volta from Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I'll show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to start out with the overall head shape first. So we're going to start on the sides of the head. Just draw like a kind of like a slight curve, little bracket. Okay, so that's going to be the side of the head, and then from here we'll finish off the top. So we just come across and just curve it, and then now we're going to draw the jaw and the chin area. So we just taper it in, make it a little bit sharper, and then we'll just close that off. Okay, and then let's go ahead and finish up the side first. So right here, this is going to be, I guess, where his ears would be. So let's draw two lines like that first. And just come down and just come back into the head. Okay, and then lastly, it's got some tubing going on the back. So I'm just going to curve it right into the head. And I'll add a couple of lines for the tubes. Alright, so now we can draw in the inside. So I'm going to start on the top here. Just going to draw one line across first. Slight curve, just go all the way from side to side. And then now for the inside here, I'm just going to follow the line on the outside. This would be the visor area. So just come down and then close it off again. So it's almost pretty much the same as the outside line. Okay, so that's the head shape, and now I know it's got some different designs, but let's go ahead and just draw one of them. So right in the middle here, draw one little curve, and I'm going to draw the same thing. So all this will be glowing. And then just close that off first. Okay, and then come out to the side here. I know it's kind of small, but I'm just going to draw just like a little bracket going up. And then once you have that line, okay, once you have this bracket, then just give it some thickness, just come all the way back down. So whatever you have, just make it into like a bar. Okay, so that's pretty much the head. And let's move on to the body. So it's got a little bit wider body here. So I'm going to start right here. Just slant it down for his shoulders. And then I'm going to pinch it all the way down to his waist. Okay, and then we're going to slant in slightly. And then close it off. And let's go ahead and finish up the hip area right here. So I'm going to come down straight on the side. I'm going to slant down even more. And then just close that off. So that's going to be the hip area. And we can connect those lines wherever you have the corners. Just draw one line connecting them. Alright, and then now we can add in some details to the body. So let's start up here and let's finish up the neck area. So on the side, just kind of come around, close it off. Okay, so there's a lot of little details on this character, but we'll have to simplify them. And then same thing here, I'm gonna come down, all the way down to his chest, come across. Okay, and then from here in the corner, just come down to the side. And then right here, just keep going down, then close it off. This point here, just go out to the side. And it gets a little bit messy. Hope we can see this clearly once I color them. And then we're gonna add one more line in this space here. So whatever you have right in between, just add another line. Okay, and then here in the middle, just come down with a little bar. Alright, and then lastly on the side right here, you can just draw 2 little bars like this first, or 2 lines, and then just come down, just draw like a little, come down and just go back up. And then on the inside, I'm just gonna add a little circle, and we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so now let's draw in his arms. I know there's more details in there, but we're just gonna simplify it. Alright, so here's the armpit, so right around here. And then on this side, he's got a really big shoulder pad right here. So on this space right here, I'm just gonna extend it up. Right here, find the midpoint, just come straight out. And now just curve it. So that's gonna be the shoulder pad. Okay, and then now I can draw in his arm. So right here, come down. Right around here, you can envision a line going through. Close it with a curve. And then the lower arm, flare out. It's a little bit straighter, just a slight curve, and this one's almost straight down. Close that off. And then for his fist, just a little hook. Back of the fist, turn it and then close it. Okay, so let's draw in the other arm and then I'll fill in the details in the blade as well. So on this side, he doesn't have as big of an armor. So right here, I'm just gonna curve down. And again, right in the center here, just draw one line. Okay, back to the armpit area, come down. This part's gonna be the same. Lower arm, flare out, turn and then straight down. Again, just close it off. Little hook, back of the fist, turn it and close it. Alright, and then for the details, just right in the center, just gonna add one little line coming down. And for the shoulder pad here as well, I'm just gonna follow that line. Just one little angle. And then now it's got a really cool blade right here. So start right around here. I curve down. Come back up here to the corner. This one's gonna go up. And then now we're gonna connect these. So I'm gonna curve it down. Stop short and then just close it with an angle. Okay, and then for the blade detail, just start in the middle of this. Just curve, just follow that line. Okay, and then right here I'm just gonna add a little triangle. So just a little V shape. And now just close that off. Alright, yeah, so very cool upper body. So now let's draw in his legs. Right here, start on the hip. Curve down. Come back here. So just like a big bracket for his thighs. And then we'll close it with a slant. And then for his knee, we're gonna extend that line. Come down almost like you're drawing a box. And then we're gonna come back up. Okay, so just a little bracket. And then for his knee, just come down, it's a little bit lower. Alright, so now let's draw on the other side. It's gonna be pretty much the same. So bracket, come back here. Just use the other side for reference. Extend the line and then slant down as if you're making a box. And then come in, and then again, just follow that. Let's create this little bracket. And then for the knee again, okay, and then for the lower leg, we won't add too much detail here. So come back up here, we'll flare out, curve, and then this one straight down. We'll close that off. We'll slant it down, so it's gonna be a little bit straighter. And this side come out a little bit more. Close it off. And it's come down with a little rectangle. Okay, so same thing here. Flare out, curve, straight down, slant, and then slant out a little bit more. Okay, and if you want to add in a little bit more detail, you can draw one line here, and then we'll just come into the foot. So one little bar. Okay, and then on the hip area, if you want to add in some detail here as well, I'm just going to draw one line, flaring out. And then in here, just going to add two lines. And that is it for this Visitor Volta. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out. And if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.